We're starting now and we're recording. So, welcome, guys. Welcome to our Momentum Tuesday call, guys. We are at September 3rd. Lisa was just giving us kind of a little breakdown of how close we are, and we're close. So, I'm super excited to be here with you guys. I'm Gentry Bean, Director of Sales. We have some special guests with us on the call today to be able to kick off this kind of GLP-1 month and kind of where we're going for Market Connect. So I'm super excited to be able to be on this first kind of initial kickoff call where we're really going to start getting more into the GLP-1, more information, and really kind of help you guys understand what you guys can do to share this in your business and get those funnels filled so that by the time we are coming to launch, you guys are ready to go. So I'm excited to turn this over to Lisa Barnes, our VP of Research and Development. So Lisa, I'm going to quickly share my screen and
Okay.
make sure that we are good to
I'll
go
I'll
on
tell you if I
here.
can see everything, and then we'll
Yes,
get
give me
kicked
a
off.
thumbs up if you can. Let me put this in presenter mode. Oh,
Oh,
we are in the wrong slide, but we'll
you're
get there.
getting spoilers if you've never seen this before.
Yeah, there we go. I think we're good now. Are we good?
I think was that the first slide? I think it's pretty close. Okay,
There
well,
we
it's fine. There, we have our hashtag. Let's start there. Okay.
go.
Well, hey guys, it's great to present with you and talk with you once again. Just reminding you of our differentiation of take it to make it. I think what's the most important thing for me with that phrase of take it to make it is that it gives you the ability to talk about any one of our products just using that. So sometimes I think we get in our own heads when we're talking about products and science and feel like we have to know every single thing. And we forget that so often what's the most important is simplicity. And with Take It to Make It, you have that simplicity of you take this product and what is it making in your body that aligns with your health to get to the root of the problem so that you can have that long-term health. And so moving on to the next slide, we have that reminder of our kind of flagship product of Protandim Nerve 2. With the simplicity, you have the take Nerve 2, make antioxidants, and those antioxidants are more than 1,000,000 times more powerful than any supplement that you can take. And you just have to remember, you're in a world that's full of stress and you need those antioxidants and they're depleting as you're getting older and living in the world that you're in. And so this is your ticket to creating your body's own antioxidants. You have your own natural defense system that's all optimized. So moving on, you then take your Protandim Nerve 2, you combine it with our True Science Liquid Collagen to make, so take Healthy Glow Essentials, make antioxidants and collagen. It's going to be what's going to set you up for an inside-out transformation and really stop that downhill trend that starts even in your 20s when you're feeling on top of the world. Everything is starting to deplete. And this brings you back up so that you are at your optimal level. So taking it to make antioxidants and collagen. Now let's move that take it to make it story to our next product, which will be our fat burn. So you take fat burn and you're going to make that burnable fat and make that energy. Because everyone wants to burn an extra 181 calories. That's equivalent to walking 4,000 steps. All of us, we need to get moving. We do need to take those steps every single day. But what if you could have a little bit of an edge every single day as you're going into your day? And so by taking fat burn, you get that edge of the calories equivalent to 4,000 steps by taking fat burn to make this burnable fat. Continuing on with our take it to make it journey, we have our taking Axio to make brain messengers or neurotransmitters and making energy as well. We're all busy. We're all faced with stress. We all need that pick me up. It's easy to reach for sugar. It's easy to reach for an energy drink. I'm a mom. I work full time. You need something. But what if that something was actually good for you? What if it actually worked with your body's natural processes so that you can make those connections in your brain? You can make those neurotransmitters. You're actually drinking something that gives you the effect you're looking for while being good for your brain health. And so with this one, you need to ditch the energy drinks and go for Axio instead. And we have the brand new lemonade flavor. that you need to mix with different things or take alone, it's fantastic. So make sure you're picking that one up, trying it, and getting all these fantastic benefits. Now, continuing on, we've been talking about what else can we activate. That's our philosophy going forward. What can we help your body make? And in this case, can we help your body make something that helps with weight loss? And we've been teasing this for a while, and it's coming in only a month and a week, which is crazy, especially since we've been working on it for over a year. So we're incredibly excited that we have our GLP-1 system. Moving to the next slide, that helps us make GLP-1, because we're all faced with cravings, we're faced with toxic cycles of emotional eating and diet culture. I remember hearing things about it since I was a little girl, which is honestly incredibly sad that from that young of age, that becomes such a focus for us. And we want to take that back. We want to approach your weight from a health perspective. We want to be working with your body's natural processes to bring you back into balance so that you can take back control. We want you to be able to make the decisions you want, and we're going to come alongside you with making GLP-1. But since now that we're in September, we're going to start diving in a little bit more. And so today we're going to talk about what is GLP-1. So let's move to the next slide. Here's some things to arm yourself with as you talk about GLP-1, because you can Google a whole lot. We want you making sure that you're saying the most accurate things that are going to set you up perfectly for our product launch. So here are your next talking points that you need to lead with. So what is GLP-1? It's a hormone. It's produced in the gut, and it's going to regulate appetite and blood sugar levels, bringing you back into balance so you can take back control. You're going to feel fuller and more. You're going to have satiety. And that kind of works through some of that slowing down the rate at which food leaves the stomach. So it's produced in that lower GI tract and is communicating with the brain. And we're going to talk more this month about what that gut-brain axis is, but there's that constant communication between the gut and the brain, and making sure that that communication is strong is the key to taking back control. And so when you're in balance, it's those ideal levels, and you're going to be less likely to overeat or succumb to cravings. So you'll be able to go about your day, you eat when you need to, but you're not eating because you feel like you're compelled to, or you walk by donuts, or you walk by your snacks, or you walk by the chips and you grab a couple just because it's there. This is to help you avoid that and be able to eat to fuel your body. So that's what happens when GLP-1's in balance. You get that your cravings are balanced and you're not succumbing to them. But they go down like many things in our lives. Genetics, poor diet, sedentary lifestyle, age, stress, all of those lead to depletion of GLP-1 levels. And so as a result, you're not being able to maintain or get to your healthy ideal weight. And so looking at what GLP-1 is, how the levels deplete, it makes it very clear how we can come in with our activation approach of going to the source. Something's been depleted. We can bring it back into balance to bring you back into balance so that you are able to live a healthier life. And so what I want to encourage is you have all these GLP-1 talking points. This is what you should be using to talk about the hormone. They're not claims on the product. We will give you those later, but it gives you an idea of what we are targeting as we built this amazing system that we will continue to reveal more of as we go along. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Gentry.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lisa. I'm not sure if you guys can see my face because this whole presenting mode is fun, super exciting. But anyways, thank you, Lisa, for sharing that. Guys, again, make sure you're taking a screenshot of that because we're going to be coming out with more information over the next coming weeks. We want you guys to be armed and able to speak to this. And again, like Lisa said, be careful of Googling GLP-1. There's so much out there. Listen to what we're saying and follow those kind of guidelines and directions. And with this next slide, we really kind of go right into what you can say about the GLP-1 hormone. So I'm not going to read through all of these, but I want to make sure you guys are able to take some screenshots, and we'll have this posted and recording and then put these up into the hub. So to make sure you guys have the assets that we are sharing, go to hub.lifevantage.com, and in the activation anthem, you're going to scroll down once you click on that, and you will see the do's and don'ts with all the assets that you can share and copy and paste and use to post on social media and to post in your groups. So make sure you are using all of these to protect your business, LifeVantage, and anybody who you come in contact with sharing these kind of products with. So let's jump over into what not to say, because obviously we want to protect and make sure you guys are on the right track and we're not kind of making those false claims, false things that make people kind of disbelieve or whatnot. And again, this space is very, very touchy sometimes, I'll say. I have been in the weight loss space for quite a while, and you definitely want to make sure you are being accurate and honest about what you're sharing. It's kind of a, like, what do they say? Keep it like an honesty accountability partner. Make sure you're holding yourself, your teams, and other people in the field accountable to making sure that we're doing the right thing and sharing the right things with the field. So again, make sure to take a screenshot of this, and we will be updating these throughout the coming weeks. So we want to make sure you have all of this. So again, the do's and don'ts on GLP-1, what you can and can't say. But guys, jumping into this next portion, I'm excited to invite our special guest, Executive Consultant Erika Dale, on the call with us. She's been with LifeVantage for 7 years. Guys, if you haven't heard her story, I've done a few calls with her on momentum calls, and knowing that where she's come from, how she started her business with only $226. I mean, she's a health advocate. She really is. I mean, her husband's just a freak of nature, a beast. He's in the health space himself. So these two together, they're a powerhouse. But Erika is on top of her game, and she is so excited to help everybody and anybody she comes in contact with. She jumped right on this when we offered her the chance to be able to be on this call. So I'm excited to have Erika jump in and share a little bit more about GLP-1, a little bit about what her journey is looking like moving forward and what her plans are to build her business and help her team build their businesses as well.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Gentry, and thanks, Lisa. I love all of the info and just really digging in. If any of you guys are like me, even though, yes, we are health advocates, we have nutrition coaching and all of that, I really didn't know a whole lot about GLP-1. I didn't really understand what this hormone was. And now that I've been privy to some of the information, I'm actually trialing the product as well. It's really fascinating. So take your time to plug into these calls and really educate yourself so that you can also educate your potential customers and potential teammates. Thought my dogs were going to go crazy, but this is the time. This is the time to get loud. And this is what we've been doing since July 1st. I've actually had 27 enrollments, 10 of them being consultants, because of what's coming. You guys, I didn't know what GLP-1 was, but I made a couple of social media posts, and it's like people are coming out of the woodwork because they do know what it is. They've been maybe thinking about doing something or thinking about getting on some other products that are on the market right now. And so your potential customers, your potential consultants are in the know. And so it's time to really capitalize on that. And that's what this is all about, is just getting loud and taking it to the next level. I truly believe that launching this product, and what'd you say, Lisa, 30 days in a week, is going to be something that we probably can't quite even wrap our heads around as business leaders here. But what I'm telling my team is, just because you're already in, because you're active, because you're a part of this, if you don't start to do the legwork now, it doesn't necessarily mean that just because this product comes to us that you're going to grow, right? So it's time to get started today and really start to build that foundation. Yeah, Gentry has slides. I'll let you go. Yes, this was on our executive call, I don't know, last month, I think. And I actually used this in a social media post because this speaks volumes, right? You must position yourself in front of a growth curve, not in the middle, not in the end, but at the inception, and then realize that the window of opportunity is always closing. So work like there is no tomorrow. That is what we're talking about here. So your path to success with this is to position yourself today. Get started today. And I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to do that. The biggest thing is just starting to have massive conversations, right? As why they need to be thinking about this today, not in October, not, when we're seeing this rise after we launch the product. They want to get started today. You want to get started today. And so having massive conversations, one of the things in the don'ts is to don't make a list and just let it sit. right? Start thinking about all these names of potential consultants or potential customers and then wait till October. That doesn't really make a lot of business sense. Instead, start to make that list and go to them today. Go have these conversations now. I just enrolled a gym owner recently. Why? Because he already has people that are talking about this. He's like, this is a no-brainer. Why would I not get started right now? And then take it one step further, you guys. Get them on product today. Don't just have them wait until October. We want to start activating our bodies now because we all know what activation does. We all know, Lisa just said it so beautifully, take this to make this, take that to make that. That's what we want to start doing inside of our bodies and inside of your potential customers and consultants' bodies as well. So get them on product today. Don't just let them sit and wait until October, but get loud. Get loud about why now. If you're utilizing social media, and I hope that you are, then get loud on social media, right? Use the stories, use the testimonies that you're starting to come to fruition as we've been trialing these products the last few days. Talk about it. Get people excited. Don't become hype, right? Don't just talk about it and then leave people hanging. We're not a hype company, thank God. But talk about it, get them excited, and then get them to the next step. Get them, to some information, share some videos, share some education that you just learned today, get them on product and get them thriving as we're getting started. One thing that we did, and you guys as consultants, I opened this up to all of LifeVantage. So I created a Facebook group really because I was kind of floundering. I was like, I don't know what this is, where we're going, but I'm excited and I don't want to wait. So I created a Facebook group with some resources that my husband and I had already had done for our nutrition coaching business, and really just kind of a placeholder for people to go to get value. Again, we're pushing them to get activated inside of this group. And as I'm talking to people, I'm just putting them in this group. I'm inviting them to be a part of this. We're offering additional resources if they go ahead and get activated this month. So this is a way for you guys to utilize this group as leverage to get people on product right away. So we'll drop the link in the comments below so that you can use that if you would like. Again, it's a free group for anyone. But again, just going crazy and having those massive amount of conversations, creating traction. Like I said, I didn't expect one post to have so many people wanting information. And it's not because I'm like this big influencer in social media. It's because people are in the know, because they already know about the GLP-1 hormone. They already know about other products that have been, advertised to them. The next thing that I would really encourage you guys to do is not just focus on the new, right? The new is great. We want to acquire the new, absolutely. But what about the old? Do you think that you could go back and win back some old customers or win back some old consultants that maybe have just fallen off, or they just stopped taking product for whatever reason, and have a conversation? To me, sometimes those are easier conversations because why? They already know about activation. They already know about Protandim and NRF2 and collagen or whatever other products that were out when they were a part of this. I just re-signed up 2 consultants just this past, a couple of days ago, just from getting loud on social media. And they came back and said, I need to get back into this. I need to be part of this, because it was an easy conversation. I didn't have to really do a whole lot except to get them re-enrolled. So you need to make sure that you're also focusing on some of those old people that maybe have just fallen off for whatever reason. What I will tell you is your excitement will be contagious. So sometimes it's just getting excited, even if you don't quite know what's going on, right? Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. It's one of my favorite quotes. And just by you being excited, just by you getting loud, just by you posting and sharing and having these conversations, people are going to be like, I don't really know what you're doing, but I think I need to be a part of it. That's what we have in direct sales and network marketing. That's what makes us a little bit different, right? We're a little bit crazy, and that's okay. That's a good thing. And then make sure that you're also talking to your current customers. Have a business conversation with them. One of the things that was said at Rise Retreat from Kristen Cunningham is that customers add and consultants multiply. You guys need to go and be putting in consultants. Now is the time. If you've been a customer getter, that's fantastic. I love my customers, but you need to go have business conversations. You need to go get people in this business, because you don't just want to add to your business, right? You want to multiply. You want to grow a lot faster, a lot bigger. So go and talk to your current customers, let them know what's coming, get them excited for the product, but then just ask a simple question. Do you have any inkling of making extra income? And if they say no, well, they're probably lying, because the world is crazy right now, right? We're in this weird space. And so just having those conversations. And this right here, you guys, just the numbers of what's going on in our society. The 82% of adults are currently, trying to lose weight or trying to maintain weight. And this isn't anything new, right? This is, Lisa said something just, many, many years ago about these types of numbers. I can remember pretty much my entire upbringing of women, especially trying to lose weight or struggling or not knowing. And that's what my husband and I have built our other business around, is coaching people in the nutrition space. So a lot of people are looking for answers, you guys. Are you going to be in the forefront of hopefully providing that for them? The answer is really up to you, right? To that question. And then lastly, the people that I would be focusing on is who's shown interest and hasn't joined. Who have you talked to in the last month, in the last 60 days, in the last 6 years, however long you've been with LifeVantage, that have shown interest, but never pulled the trigger, never got started as a customer, never got started as a consultant. Go and talk to them. Go and revisit that. This is a simple conversation as well. Hey, Gentry, I know in the past we talked about LifeVantage. It wasn't the right time for you. Insert whatever it was. Maybe they didn't have the investment. Maybe whatever happened, life got in the way. But listen, we are launching a new product next month. Next month, that's crazy. Next month, that is going to be an industry disruptor. I don't know if you're still in the market, but I would love to at least have a conversation. That's it. You're just asking to have a conversation. You're not even asking them to join you yet, but you need to go and at least have those conversations with people. And I just had a thought that popped in my head, and it'll probably go away. Maybe I'll think of it, guys. I don't know. That's just what we do. This is excitement, right? You just kind of go, and you figure it out along the way. I love these example business posts. Again, if you are not leading with business yet, maybe that just hasn't been something you've transitioned to. These are some really simple posts. You can screenshot these. You can come back to this later and rewatch it. But again, just make it you. Just be you. Just go and talk to people and create that excitement. This is what I was thinking about. You have to create the vision. You need to go and paint that picture for people, because they're not going to always grasp it on their own. But if you can lay it out for them. And again, sometimes it's just like, I don't really understand this, but I know that everyone is getting excited, and I'm not going to wait around. I'm going to capitalize on this excitement of what's coming. Do you want to be a part of that? It's a simple conversation, but you have to go and have it. There's some product post examples, and I know we're going to have more and more of these coming out for you guys. So just stay plugged in. Stay plugged into LifeVantage. Corporate is doing so amazing for us, getting us a lot of different things that we've never had before. Stay plugged in and then take action, right? Don't just sit back and watch. That's my number one advice for you. And then this Kickstart bundle. This is what I would lead with as you're getting people activated this month, and then transition them over into the new product. So this is incredible. We've just talked about some of these products as we've done this call today. But the Kickstart bundle is so good for your body, so good to really prep and prime it to take on the GLP-1 as it comes out next month. And I think that's it. Yeah. Yay.
Cool. No, seriously. And guys, real quick, we're just going to touch on this. The Lemonade Axio. If you guys haven't gotten that, get your hands on it. If you missed last week's call with Daniel Song, that's when we launched it. He had a cool story about it. I know a lot of you guys in the field are loving it and excited to have it back. So if you have not gotten it to your new people or people that haven't tried it yet, get on that now. So I'm going to stop sharing really quick. Hopefully, I think. Am I stopped sharing? I can't tell. Okay, good deal. No, guys, again, Lisa, Erika, thank you guys so much. There were so many good little tips of information in there. Again, Facebook groups are great with this to be able to kind of get things going, and it's kind of you're kind of broadening that net, right? You're branching out to a whole new group of people and a new audience. Now, again, it might feel saturated. It might feel like there's a lot of different things out there with everything you're seeing, but you don't know until you ask, right? That's what we have to understand now, is you're never going to know where somebody's at until you at least try. Start that conversation, like Erika said, whether that's with a new person or with a former customer consultant. Start the conversation, make the post, create the excitement. Again, don't go down the FOMO route, but create the excitement of there's some great stuff coming, because again, everybody's body is going to be a little bit different. We're all going to react a little bit different to the product, but there's going to be great results. If you're getting activated now, you're going to see those results down the road. It's not going to be an over the night thing, an overnight like transition of like, oh my gosh, look at me. But you're going to see that and feel that over time. That's why we talk about getting activated now. You have a month and a week to get activated. That's not a lot of time, but that's enough time to really get some great stuff happening and get some excitement going in your business, in your groups, wherever, however you're doing this. Start now and don't wait, guys. Thank you so much. Again, make sure you're tuning into our kick off the month call tonight at 6 p.m. and tuning into our YLV calls. Make sure you're inviting people to those calls. Those are not recorded. We want guests on those calls. So make sure you're getting people on those calls every Wednesday at 6. And we're super excited to have you guys be on those calls. And guys, there's some fun stuff happening. So make sure you guys are tuning in and paying attention. And if you have questions, go to the hub, get with your upline, call your sales team, call our support group. We're here to help and support you guys. So thank you guys, and hopefully you have a good rest of your day.